Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So we have learned about the get element by ID, get element by class name, and also the get elements by tag name also we have learned. So now we learn about the another way of accessing the DOM elements, that is nothing but query selector and also the query selector all. So these two are one and the same only. So but there's some difference is there. Query selector and query selector all. Up to now what we have seen, so when you want to access an element which has an ID, we use get element by ID, which returns an element node, and remaining two returns an HTML collection. So now with query selector are these two things. These are the newer ways of accessing the DOM elements in the DOM API. These were introduced in the way back in the 2013. Okay. So in the 2013, these things, what I can say, query selector and query selector all has been introduced. So now before learning about these two methods, what I want to tell you is I want to explain you about the one concept that is nothing but selectors. So if you have an idea about the jQuery, so in the jQuery, so we'll try to do the course also in this jQuery. Covering all the detailed concepts, depth concepts afterwards. But if you know about the jQuery thing, in jQuery, when you want to access the elements, DOM elements, when you want to access it, so we use something like $off, and here in this one we use CSS selectors. So CSS selectors. So I am assuming that you have a pretty much knowledge about the CSS selectors. So the CSS selectors, if you don't have a knowledge, we already covered all the different types of selectors that are available in the CSS. In our CSS complete course, you can have a take look at that one also. So I am thinking that you have a knowledge on the CSS and the selectors. So for example, let's say that if you are having hash ID, so this one hash, if you try to give this one, so this will select all the elements which are having an ID. Okay, so right now normally we'll have only one element with an ID name, and for the class notation, so we will have dot class name. So this will select all the elements which are having with the name class names, the class name. And another one what I can say is, so you can have something like a:hover. So this one is state, so anchor link which is in the hover state. So we also have hash visited. Okay, so these type of things we will be having. So these are nothing but what I can say is pseudo classes. Okay, we'll discuss about the pseudo classes also. And for example, if you want to do hash text dot class name, so like this also we can use. It's a combination, both combination we're using. So it is trying to select an element which is having with an ID of text and also the class of class name. So like this we'll be having. So these are all the brief introduction of the CS selectors and all those things. I don't want to go more depth on this one. So these things for selecting an element in an jQuery, we use these all types of selectors so that the jQuery automatically it will select all the elements. In the same way, so these type of selectors we can also use it not only in the what I can say in the jQuery, we can also use it in the JavaScript also. So in the JavaScript we can use it using the query selector and the query selector are. So query selector, so this returns a single node, okay, single element. So that means when you are having for example, if you are having multiple elements and if you use a query selector with that element, means it will return only the first element. So that means it will always return a single element. And query selector all, so query selector all, it returns all the elements. It will return all the matching elements with the selector. So whatever the selector you are trying to give, it will return all the matching selectors. So let's try to see about the brief introduction of this one. So now in our demo, so if we try to open our demo, so we are having two things, query selector and also the query selector all. So query selector, we'll try to use it with the query, and class name query all, we'll try to use it. If I go into this one, so this is our source file, right? So now let's try to go to the sources in the snippets. What I will try to do here, I will try to write the code. So here we are having document get elements by diagonal. So here let query element is equal to document dot get element, sorry, not get element, query selector of query. So this query is a dot class, right? So dot query, we need to use with dot query. and another one is query all elements, and here I can use document dot query selector of dot query hyphen all. So these are the classes which we are having. If I try to show you, so let's try to use it and run it. This one, let's go to the console, and here we have used query elements, right? Query element. So if you try to see query element, we are not able to find anything. Let's try to see here. We have used it for this one ID, and we have used it for this one class, right? Okay, fine. Let's go into this one, and in the sources, so this one is an ID, so let's use hash. I'm running this one again. Okay, and here query element. So if you try to see here, so this is the thing. Now if you want to check this query element dot node type, this returns a 1, so that means it's an element node. So this one is returning an element node. So now that means if it is returning an element node, means what I can do, query element dot style dot background style dot background color is equal to red. I can use directly like this, it will work. See here, the query selector has been worked. So that means whatever the elements you are trying to select using the query selector, so those all things returns an element node, so that you can apply these all style dot background color, whatever the things we have applied it. Now let's try to see about the query selector all. So we have query all elements, and this is returning only one element, so we are having only one element, or what? Let's go into this one. Class is equal to query all, query all. So these two both are same and the same only. Query selector all. Let's go into this one, and here in the sources, in the DOM, okay, we are using query selector all. So we need to use the query selector all, not the query selector. Let's go to the console, and this time I am using query all elements. And here if you try to observe, this one is returning node list, not the HTML collection. When you are trying to use get elements by class name, so here if I try to use the class names, okay, so this returns an HTML collection, but this time when you are trying to use this query all elements, so this returns a node list. So we'll try to discuss about this node list items and all those things. We'll discuss about the nodes concept after completing this one all. But HTML collection and node list is different, so so it is having length and all those things. So now I want to apply red color to all of these one. Okay, to all of these things I want to apply red color to the query selector all elements also. So how can we do this one? So you can say me that what have you done, have you did for this HTML collection by doing the for loop. So you can do the same thing also. You can say me like that for the node list also. Fine, it's correct. So whatever the for loop I have used it, the native for loop, I can use this for loop on this node list also, query all elements, and I can do it. But what you need to understand is for the node list, so not only the for loop, the for each loop also will work for this one. So that is the difference between HTML collection and the node list. Now if I try to apply for each loop, so here query all elements dot for each of element, I will get an element. Okay, so shift enter, and here I can do element dot style dot background color I can apply is equal to red. I am trying to use it. So now if I press enter, see this time for each loop is working perfectly, whereas for the HTML collection the for each loop doesn't work. Here the for loop is also working for this node list, and also the for each loop is also working. So this is the difference between a node list and the HTML collection. We'll try to see more about this node list and also the HTML collection. These all things we'll try to see it. So this is all about the query selector and the query selector all. So you need to understand that query selector returns only the single element, that is also an element node. We have checked with the node type, and whereas then query selector all selects all the elements that are matching the selector what you have given it, and it will return you with a node list. So the node list difference between the node list and the HTML collection is, so node list has some extra methods which will be working for the array methods, it will be working, whereas HTML collection, some of the methods will not be working. We have seen it. Among those things, for each loop is one thing. For the node list, for each loop is working. For the HTML collection, whereas it will not work. So these are the differences. Hope you understood about the query selector and query selector all method. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. I will try to give the reply. And also if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.